I'm taking a break, so I figured I'd come out and say hello. Let me see if I can find myself. So how is everybody? I don't know if you can hear me. You probably can't. So let me see what's going on here. I was working on a video today and I didn't get a video up. Oh, you can see me. Oh, you can only see me. This is terrible. You don't want to see just me? I'm not sure where Gary is. He's around here. So if anybody's got any questions, this is a good time to do questions. I'm hoping you can hear me. Let me test this. Yeah. I think you can hear me. Does that look pretty? Which way is that? My granddaughter gave me that. So nobody knows. Oh, there you are, Thunder Rolls Media. You're going to have to let me know if you can hear me. My neighbors are having a party. They do it a few times a year. So when I went to videotape today, I should say record. Let's just say I wouldn't be able to do it. But the fun thing is, this isn't copyright stuff, so I can go on. So anyways, I'm just literally just taking a break. I was going to go in and watch some Hallmark movies, and I don't even know. You know what? My noise canceling headphones I might be able to hear. I figured I'd come out and say hello. It's a beautiful evening today. Sky is clear. It stinks. Oh my gosh, there are fires burning everywhere. Not here. So it really smells. We have a lot of smoke. So Thunder Rolls Media, hello. Sturka? Is that how you would say it? S-T-R-Y-K-A-H. Oh, you can hear me good. I think Gary's feeding the dogs, so he might come out here soon. Linda Cardwell, hello. Grace in the garden. I bet you're not in the garden now. I really had planned to put up a video today, but I kind of messed myself up. So I figured today I was going to take a break with everything going on. They started their party this morning and I thought there was a fire. My neighbor thought there was a fire. They wanted to call the fire department. So I called them instead. That's the best thing to do. And they said, no, we're making oh my gosh, I can't even remember what. Oh, that when they're cooking the meat. And the whole canyon was covered in smoke. And then it smelled all day. Oh my gosh, you can't even breathe. And my daughter calls. She said, you smelled the smoke all day? I said, yes, they're barbecuing. She says, no, we have 3 fires going. I thought it was them. So let's see. Yes, Red Base, this is live. I just did this for fun. Ariana Fisher, hello. Remember the super chat. Oh, thank you. I remember that. Hello. Let's see. Maxine, hello. Melinda Roth, hello. Sandra Velando, hello. Debbie Keller. Oh, we see you come on. A lot of times you beat Mark. Hello. Judith Ann. Dreaming Cat Studio. That's some level. Yeah, but they only do it till around midnight. The only problem is I haven't seen my granddaughter all day, even when I was doing a video, and I texted her a few moments ago and I said, are you all right? She says, I have a terrible migraine. I said, it sounds louder in the house than it does outside. They're taking a break though, so this is quiet. So she said she's okay. So I don't know. Rosie Stevenson from Houston, Texas. Hello, Wilma. Oh, from Nebraska, 5B. Hello. That's cold. Oh, Zoe, is that you? I can't see you in the dark. Zoe, I know you do not like the music. And when I tried to show you what they were doing, you didn't want to look. She says, I don't want to look. So let's see. Living Sam Sarah. Hello. A member. Hello. They can barely see me. Isn't it a beautiful evening tonight? If you could breathe.
Yeah.
It's not their smoke. You said there's something burning. It's carrying through the wind. You said a landfill or something?
There was a landfill fire and then a brush fire.
There's been, yeah.
This morning when he started his carnitas, it smelled sweet, the smoke.
It smelled good.
It changed.
Yeah, and poor Anissa's in the bedroom with a migraine, but not from them. Probably from the smoke.
Yeah.
Because she couldn't figure out why she got such a bad migraine. The sky has been gray all day. I went out to do, you can sit here, just don't knock the stand. Oh, you little monkey. She comes up to you, but it's like, don't pick me up. Yeah, I tried to, with the video, I was trying to record and it just looked, I recorded it anyways, but it just looked mucky, the footage on it. Plus it was kind of glary and the sky was yellow. So it was from all the smoke in the air. Festa 101. Hey Robbie, first time here, love the hummingbird videos. I have another idea. Okay, he's not real happy about it. I want to make a platform. We'll see. I want to make a platform where the hummingbird feeders are so I can set my camera on there really good and sometimes just leave it go live. But that's not today. So I think I got everybody that was here. Oops, let's not knock anybody off. Randy Calkin, hello. Terry, hello. From British Columbia. See, is Gary from the States as well? No, Gary's Australian. He was born and raised in Australia. Where are you, Zoe?
Yeah, I almost sound Australian.
Almost. I know, a lot of his accent is gone. I don't hear the accent. Once I got to know him good, I didn't hear it. When his sister came, I had a hard time communicating with his sister in the beginning.
Okay.
I could hear her accent, not his. Go ahead. I thought you were going to say something.
No, Striker's from Australia too.
Oh, okay, so they're Australian. And then Debbie Gallett is from Arizona. And would that be, what is that, IA?
Iana?
Yeah, Owen from Florida. You know, I go to pick you up, Zoe, and then you run. I don't even know where you are. Where are you? I can't see you. Come here. Are you little brat? No, I'm not going to chase you around the deck. Anyways, we just thought, this is, by the way, this is them taking a break. They have a full band there, and when the break is over, you won't be able to hear me.
Yeah, it's quiet now.
It's a good time if you have any questions to ask anything, because I wanted to just go in the house, kick back, and watch some Hallmark movies or Great American Family movies or Up or Lifetime, and I'm not going to be able to hear anything. Carmen is from Boston, Massachusetts. Red wants to dance. The music makes me want to dance. And that's what they're doing.
Ladak's Vibes is from Dominica in the Caribbean.
I don't know if you're in it. I don't think you're in the picture. Let me see if I can move the camera.
No, I'm not.
You can see him. I don't like being in pictures. Can you see him? No, move over. They still see me.
Well, it's the glow from the tablet.
Oh, here, take the tablet.
No,
you can read. No, that's
no,
fine. I want to find Zoe.
You can see me a little bit, so that's fine. The glow from my
I have a light.
phone.
Then they can see you. Maybe not.
Eventually.
Yeah, I know. There it goes. You want to use the tablet?
No, I'm fine. What temperature is it? It's 48 in Sacramento.
You know, if I had my other phone, I could check it. Can you check what temperature
Yeah, I
it
can
is?
check.
It's warm. I mean, I'm in long sleeves, but a thin one.
65 right now.
It's 65?
Yeah.
It's been nice today. Zoe's happy because she's been terrified of the music. Melinda Roth, hello. She's saying hi to you, Gary.
Oh, hi, Melinda.
I was making a recording today, a video, and before just as I started, my mind just went, because now it's going to be 2 videos in one, but it's going to be 2 videos. And so now I had a hard time today, not just the music, not just the smoke, but it was like I'm trying to do a recording and I had one video of mine and the other video of mine, and I mixed up so many times I had to start over. So I just gave up. I thought, I'll do it tomorrow instead. But it's been real smoky, and I thought it was them all day. All day. It smelled so strong. I found out we got a fire going. How do you say that? D-E-A-U-X?
I would say Danielle.
Let's see. They've been muggy, 70 degrees.
Elizabeth likes the music. She's in Southeast Texas.
Yeah, but this is quiet right now. Wait till they start. You know, Zoe, I wanted to pick you up and you keep running from me.
Yeah, the feral farm girl. The Santa Anas were bad today. and they've blown a lot of smoke here.
Yeah, it got pretty windy. It did get pretty windy today.
Yeah, it did.
And I was worried about that. I don't like when it's warm and dry and smoky and windy. It worries me. That's why I thought this morning when they started at about 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, that was a fire. My neighbor thought it was a fire.
Okay, I got it right. Danielle.
O'Neill? Okay. Yeah, she said, call 911. I said, give me a minute. I've got their phone number. Let me call them. And it was like, no, what were they making? I lost it. See?
Carnitas.
Carnitas. She answered the phone. No, Robbie, we're making carnitas. He's firing up the fire. I said, good. I just wanted to know if I have to call 911.
So if you don't know what carnitas is,
I know what it is.
yeah, well.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
it's a slow cooking. So the smell of the
meat
sweet
all day.
meat was all day, and then we didn't realize that there were fires going on, and the smell changed.
Yeah, the smell changed. It went from smelling really good to smelling
Really bad.
burnt, really badly burnt. What are you doing, Zoe? Here we go. They're back from their break.
Has the smoke affected the hummingbirds? Have you noticed that?
No, they drank so much today. Unless maybe that's why they drank more. I had to make a gallon at one time because as soon as I put it out, maybe I don't know if it affected them, but they were here. The music didn't bother them.
Carne asada, it's like, well, carnitas is like, I guess it's barbecued beef, is it? Or just meat in general, I'm not sure. Carnitas is pork, okay?
Okay, it's like a slow.
Dreaming Cut Studio. It's barbecued pork.
Okay. I'm listening.
Shredded pork. That's right. Donald used to make carnitas, or he has.
I'm trying to
brought
figure
over
out
carnitas.
if it's his birthday or somebody's birthday. See, how do you keep the bees away from the hummingbird feeders? Lana Owens. When there's certain times that the bees come and bother the feeders. They don't bother them all the time. And when they start bothering them, I switch over to the Walmart brand. It's First Nature, but it's made for Walmart. Here they go. And they can't get into it. And as long as they can't get into it, they eventually leave, and then I can put my other ones back. Here we go.
It's gonna get loud now.
Yeah, we're going to end up having to get off because they're not going to be able to hear us.
And they've got a tuba.
Yeah, live tuba player. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, she makes it, Dreaming Cat Studios makes it in a crock pot. Lena said thank you. Yeah, so I have a second set of the hummingbird feeders. They're First Nature. They're only $4. They used to be $2 something. They've raised their price to $4. So I keep an extra set, and then as soon as that happens, I put those out. The hummingbirds aren't happy because they like a bigger hole, but they're hungry enough to drink out of it, and then I switch back. It's perfect. Oh, they said, Judith Ann says they can hear us. Zoe just took off from the house. Look at that, she's standing in the house. She says, I'm not coming out. Phyllis Vance, oh geez. They only do it a few times a year, 3-4 times a year, and what do they do it till maybe midnight? Nobody around here really cares.
Yeah, they're good neighbors.
Keeps the coyotes away, sometimes. Actually, that's not true. I shouldn't even say that. That's not true.
No, nothing
Because
keeps them away.
that house on the hill had a party, and that brought the coyotes that night, and they were all at the party. And remember, the coyotes jumped in while the party was going on. Nobody noticed and took 2 little dogs. That was years ago.
Okay, they can still hear us well.
Okay, that was the night you saved that dog. It was a New Year's Eve party, right?
Yeah.
You saved the dog in the canyon and got it back to the North Gates.
Yeah.
And he was a little bit torn up, but we cleaned him up, and they came and picked him up at 3 in the morning. But those 2 dogs from the party, they didn't even know they were taken by coyotes. You know the story about Gary sliding down the canyon going after the coyotes and the dog. He got the dog, and the dog lived. See? And they don't bring me food. That's the one that gets my oranges.
Yeah, I can't eat pork.
Okay, they
so-
can't hear us. Boo said, have a fun night, can't hear you, LOL. So Boo is leaving. Phyllis can hear us, Boo can't. It's very Christmassy in your area. That's my deck. I'm not going to stay on long, really. This was for fun. I did plan on getting a video up, but if all goes well, I'll try to get it finished for tomorrow, and then I'll follow it up with the one that was supposed to go up first, but I was all excited about this one. No, they can't. She said they can't hear us. It sounds like a marching band, louder than our truck parade. And it sounds the same in the house. We're on the deck. And if you go to the other side of the house, where down there where it's got the block wall, it's worse because it hits that block wall and goes right back in the house. Oh, Johnny's there. He says he can hear us. Oh, we got a break. I have no idea what they're saying. I don't speak Spanish. Maybe they're taking requests. This was fun. Elizabeth, how would you say that? Oh, gee. On my eyes now.
Ogilvy?
Say that?
Ogilvy.
Ogilvy? Elizabeth, this was fun. And just Anne says she can hear us. Just need to concentrate on your voice. Zoe, where are you? No, she's in the house. She's done now. This must be a common song because they play this over and over, this song. Isn't this the same song they play a lot?
Yeah, it must be one of his favorites.
The Roofer?
Yeah, he must request it.
Okay, because they play it over and over.
Yeah.
Oh, I speak Spanish, but it's too loud for me to interpret.
Yeah, they're trying to differentiate between the words and the music is a little tough because the music is loud.
But it's just such a beautiful night. It's not cold. It's nice.
Yeah, thanks, Elizabeth. I try to get people's names right. I don't always, but I do my best.
Oh, you can see the canyon behind your head. Look how pretty that looks. You can put your tablet in dark mode, but then we couldn't see you. That's true. And I can read it better this way, I think. It's easier for me to read. I don't want to play with the phone and try to look that way, or I end up knocking people off. This way I can't knock you off. Let's see, red. Yes, we can see the lights. Puerto Rico. Carmen Rand. Oh, I come from Puerto Rico.
Yeah, we've got a friend he came from Puerto Rico.
Yes, and we grew him. You gave him the plant, the Cilantro.
And
the passion fruit?
yeah, parcha. He likes parcha.
Oh my. Oh my gosh.
Oh. Robot Cajun.
Oh.
Thank you, Robot.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for the super chat. That's surprising. Thank you so much. Thank you both for all of your inspiration gardening tips. It opened my eyes to container gardening 2 years ago, something I had never considered and was too intimidated and lazy to garden in the ground. You know what? I used to garden here and I couldn't. I grew squash and stuff, but everything was being taken out by either roots or squirrels. And once I went into container gardening, I gardened really and everything and anything. Thank you so much. It's greatly appreciated. Oh my gosh, and a surprise. Let's celebrate their first super on live stream. Who is that?
I don't know.
I think that's YouTube.
That must be YouTube.
How funny. And Blanco, thank you for helping us out with all our hummingbird questions. I try, and if I don't know something, I try to figure it out. You are so welcome, thank you. Let's see, Red, I got 3 totes in the recycling mode. Oh, wow. Great. It's gonna get too loud. Okay, I didn't know that's passion fruit.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
Alex told me it's called in Puerto Rico.
Oh, he told you that?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't like passion fruit. But then I didn't like. Oh, look at that. Then I didn't like yellow sapote, and suddenly I've gotten the taste for it.
Yeah.
I like sapotes.
Yeah, I've got 2 plants of
Oh, how do you say that? Robot? Robot?
Yeah.
Thank you so much again. Thank you. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you. You got 2.
Yeah, I've got 2 passion fruit plants and they produce a lot. I don't know if you're in an area or you've got space available to grow them, but if you're in a reasonable climate, they do really well, at least here in Southern California.
I wonder if I don't think it's too late to try to mic us, and it probably won't help, because it didn't help when I was wearing a mic today. Let's see, Terry, maybe they only know a few songs.
Yeah.
I don't know. It is nice though. It's nice to know it doesn't go on all night. Like I said, it ends around midnight.
Striker. I've got friends in Australia that feed
Should lean up.
I've got friends in Australia that Oh, the phone.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got friends in Australia that feed honey eaters. So if we can figure out what you need to feed them, I know they were feeding them in open bowls, and they're pretty cool to have around.
Is that a regular thing to feed them in Australian bowls?
It's I don't know how common it is. 30 years ago it wasn't that common, but my friend Fitzy, he'd feed them in that. But hummingbirds are very different birds because they can fly backwards and they're really acrobatic. They're very different to anything in Australia.
After watching your videos, I tried for weeks to buy a hummingbird feeder locally, only to embarrassingly learn that we don't have hummingbirds in Australia. Closest thing we have are the honey eaters. Okay, that's what you were talking about. How come you don't have hummingbirds in Australia?
Because they're only in the Americas.
Yeah, but why? Nobody introduced them.
No.
They wouldn't be able to live there? The flowers are there.
Well, they would, but no one had a reason to introduce them. But how would they get them there?
By ship. Oh.
They wouldn't live on a trip like that.
Not back then, not when they used to introduce birds, that's true. Because even when they would bring them in, different species for quarantine, or the zoos bring them in, they've got to be handled so different because they need to have food constantly and they have to have handlers there to keep putting the food in containers. I forgot about that.
I think
yes.
Carmen retracted her comment, but if you're going to grow passion fruit, best thing would be if you live in an area where you can grow them, maybe find some at Home Depot or somewhere like that. Find out if you're in the right zone to grow them. That would be the first step. I got my plants from Baker Creek, and that would have been in springtime. Around that time of the year they sell live plants. But Home Depot and probably Lowe's sell them too. But I've seen them at Home Depot. I got a specific variety. I got, what are they called? Purple Possum is the variety I've got. And they have small, sweet fruits. They were developed in Florida. Okay, she read.
Carmen's from Boston.
Okay, from Boston. If you wanted to really grow them, you could put them outdoors and then bring them indoors during the cold weather. I don't know how successful that is, but I do know some people are growing them in colder climates like, let's see, Nebraska or somewhere. I heard someone was growing them.
How would you do that if they vine? How do you?
They must have them in a small setup and then they bring them indoors.
Greenhouse, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. maybe Home Depot in their area won't carry it because it may not grow there.
Yeah, they may not grow them in your area. Yeah, if they Home Depot won't carry them unless they can grow in your area.
Melinda Roth, California is calling for evacuation on my phone news. And where are they evacuating? So I don't know. Might be the area where the fires are, but we're not in that area.
Yeah, there's a few places where there's fires, and I guess
Zoe.
with the Santa Ana winds, they're going to be wind-driven fires, and it's been very dry, so yeah, there could be a lot of problems out there.
I read earlier there was some calls for evacuation, but they've got that going on in, I think it's Ventura. There might be a fire. They're evacuating.
LA.
LA?
Yeah, I
don't know.
I haven't even listened to any of the news today. Because I listen to the radio and I haven't listened at all.
I didn't listen to anything because I worked in Gary's new room. I did want to work on their table. I want you to be the first to do a video on it, but I worked on that and then I was disgusted because I started it and it was like, oh no, that's the other video I'm doing with this, that I had to stop. I never liked doing 2 takes, and then I had to bring it back, and then I set it up, then it wasn't set up right because it was set up for the other thing I wanted to do. You have no idea what I'm talking about. It's like, what am I doing? So I worked on that all day. I never turned on any new. I didn't even turn on TV because you can't hear anything. The only thing I got was a call from my daughter, the one that has adventurous labradoodles, telling me, do you smell the smoke? She said she's covered in ash. And I said, from my neighbor? And she said, no, there's 3 fires going on. I didn't even know. But nothing right here. I can't see anything.
Grace in the garden. Just noticed your watering can.
Yeah, that's from Anissa. That's from, I think, last Christmas she got me that. And then I've got those other lights that I bought on Walmart. I've got some hanging there and sitting on the bottom. I want to figure out where to hang those. Those are really cute. But yeah, the watering can's from Anissa, who is laying in her room with a migraine. Poor thing. See, Melinda Roth, I'll go check. I'll be right back. At least there's no copyright infringement on this.
Yeah.
To be honest, I know there might be some neighbors. There was one neighbor that came and complained about his party. He came to me on the last party, remember? I'm not going to say his name.
Yeah.
And he said, he thought it was my other neighbor. He said, your neighbor had a big party and it was bothering me. He lives way down the hill. He hikes by here. And I said to him, first of all, it wasn't my neighbor that he named on the other side. I said, second of all, it's the neighbor that's right behind us. We share another property line. And I said, he only does it till midnight. And for years, he stopped having a party because his son died. I said, it is very nice to hear him having parties again, him and his wife, because they were mourning for a long time. I went to the funeral and it was really, really hard. So for him to have parties makes me feel good that they're starting to get on with their life again, because that was really hard. So I don't know. Some people. Oh, Donald's here. What the heck? We're having a party, Donald. Look, I have a free band. I have no idea what they're saying, but it's fine. It sounds good to me. Elizabeth, how do you say Oak? You're really good with names. Ogilvy, that's right. Well, I hope y'all stay safe from the fires. Good night. That was really festive. Oh, good night. Have a good evening. Good night. I won't be going to sleep so soon.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll bake cookies.
Yeah.
I make candy.
Yeah, have a joyful holiday season to you too, Ken. Kind of missed that. I just went back up.
Oh, I missed it. I missed somebody? Okay, well, as long as you got it, I missed it. Oh, Ken Brown. My favorite gardening family on YouTube. Wishing you all the most joyful holiday season. Same to you. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, Melinda says it's Ventura County.
Okay, we're not near Ventura. We're okay. We may smell their smoke, but it's not here. And I did hear about that earlier. I looked it up on my phone when my daughter said the fires are burning. But the Santa Anas are carrying the smoke everywhere, so we're getting the smoke here. Johnny Maserati, it's good they're happy again. Yeah, it is, and it's hard because he came over and we were talking to him a few months ago, and he said it's been tough. So, yeah, it is good. Evacuations in Ventura County. Yeah, it is nice having a party. I don't know if my other neighbors are home. They went away before, and then they might be back now. Let's see. Oh, Carmen, I'm jealous because you guys are being serenaded, LOL, and I'm in bed watching you live. I love to see you guys. I'm entertained though. I told Gary I'm going to go sit down on the deck and go live, but he thought I was joking. Didn't you?
Yeah.
I said I'd go sit on just for a little bit, and he said, "Yeah, okay." and Zoe went in the house, and she's not coming out. It got too loud for her. She doesn't like it. I held her up so she could see, and it was like she didn't want to see. She kept putting her palm. It's nothing to see, but they've got the band there, and they're wearing lights. I think they're wearing lights on them.
Yeah, I think
It was going from red to blue. It was changing colors.
Yeah.
Festive 101 loves the music. I have neighbors partying too. I can't say that word. Carnitas?
Carnitas. Carne asada.
Asada smells so good. Oh, they did. They smelled really good, and then all of a sudden it changed to burning wood and trash. We found that it was a fire burning, a really bad fire. So that when they were done, the fire was really blowing in the smoke. You go, Robbie. Let's see, I'm loving this. Phyllis fans. Zoe's right, it's too loud for most people's taste. Good on you for that.
The chickens that I've got, they're Iamamanis. Iamsamanis
I think I can pull
that
that up a
I've
little.
crossed with Americanas, and I've bred them back. So I'm trying to get them back pure again. So some of them look pure Iamsamanis, but they lay blue eggs. So I've got some that lay blue eggs, but normally they lay like a dark creamy white, sort of almost a brown egg, a light brown egg.
I don't know.
Now that, because I'm dealing with two dominant mutations. The black skin or the black flesh in the Iamsamani is dominant, and the blue or green egg is dominant too. So I've got two dominant traits in them. So some of them lay the normal creamy brown eggs, and some lay the green eggs or blue eggs.
And somebody had asked me about the chickens, and I had to think. Deborah bought them. Debbie, my daughter, she bought the eggs and the incubator and hatched them so the kids could see where chickens come from, because she grew up that way too. I had chickens. And then once she hatched them all, she gave them to you and the incubator.
Yes.
You got her incubator and the chickens, but she just wanted to buy them. It was a gift for you. And then you bought at the feed store. I remember that day. They were so cute. We got the two, oh my gosh, you just said it.
Americanas. Yeah.
Because I wanted blue eggs for fun, which probably wasn't a good thing, because then we ended up with them crossing.
No, they're not wearing mariachi costumes. They're just wearing the regular clothes, I think.
I don't know. I can't tell from here. Before I get off, I can look. I should raise that a little. You want me to raise that a little bit? You think it'd be better, the camera?
You what?
Should I raise the phone? No. Here. You keep talking. Keep reading. I'm going to try not to drop my tablet. I'm going to erase that. Maybe I can't erase it. There's something wrong there. I wonder if that's better. You can see more color. If I can't move it back, because they won't be able to hear us.
Yeah, the Americanas have got a really nice nature. They're really sort of a friendly chicken. And the Iam-Samanis are more like a fighting fowl or a game bird. And since I hybridized them, I've got a better temperament. Although the one that I allowed to run the yard, I call him Tucker. When he was starting to mature, he'd come after me and he'd be kicking into me all the time. So he's mellowed down now, but you know, he was pretty aggressive when he was sort of getting a little bit more mature.
I've seen him go after you.
Yeah.
Especially when you turn your back.
Yeah, he'd always wait until I turned my back, and as I walked away, he would let me have it. But he's okay now. He's mellowed. He's got used to the idea of I'm not any threat to him, I guess.
The feral farm girl loves the black chickens. They're an actual breed. They're black through and through. Everything's black.
Yeah.
Do you have any of them that are pure anymore?
Yes.
Oh, you do have, so you know which are pure?
Yeah, I know which are pure. I've got a couple of lines or strains going. I know which are pure.
Carmen wants to share pictures. The only way is if you had an Instagram, and then I could go that way. Because there's no, YouTube doesn't have it set up any other way yet. So I'm not sure how to do that. And DMW, Gary, I love your gas grill upcycle.
Yeah, thanks.
That was the other thing. I was going to go finish painting it. I never got to that yet. I want to finish. I'm so excited with what I'm doing right now. I think so many people can use it. They can use it for composting. They're going to be able to use it for bird feeders. They're going to be able to use it for all kinds of stuff. I'm so excited with it. I was just trying to do too much at one time. Two videos together. I shouldn't have done that today. Okay, she does have an Instagram. Then you can go to my Instagram. I'll try to find you. I'm not real good with Instagram. I'm working at it, but I'm not real good, and yet I've got 60,000 and I still don't know what I'm doing on Instagram. Okay, Melinda's telling us the Santa Anas are 30 miles per hour and the winds are blowing. As you can see, really right now it's not blowing here. So it kind of depends on the direction it's going. I thought they were over.
Yeah.
I thought they stopped, but I went into another song. A lot of times we don't get a lot of wind when other people are getting wind, and we don't. And right now we're not. But this afternoon, a little bit of wind.
Yeah. I usually look at the trees on the top of the hills, and if the palms are tilted one way or the other, I know that it's windy. But a lot of the times we don't get the actual wind, but we end up getting whatever's in the wind drop down on us. So if there's, I don't know, any garbage in the air that's floating, gets above us and it drops down.
Well, I still see a star, so it's not too bad. I always see 2 stars. Oh, 3! Malachi, hello! Got the wrench there too. Carol, 3, 2, 5, 4, 7. Just got here. What you do? What y'all? We're having a party. we should have invited everybody and said, hey, we're having a party today. And we put the band down there. I like listening to it. Deborah's got it. Debbie, my daughter, where she's got her garden, she has the same thing. The thing is, she's got more neighbors than us, so she can have multiple parties going on. The people across the street, the other ones, she'll have multiple parties going on. This is nothing to her since we have the same thing. Love his voice. It's Festive 101. Julie R. from Arkansas. Are you having a party? No, not us. My neighbor is. My neighbor's having a party. They have parties now. Well, is this the second or third? Since his son died.
It might be the third since.
The third since his son died?
Since his son died.
That's been quite a few years now. 2 years? 2 years.
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
At least 2 years. Yeah. That was sad.
Okay, Donald just put up your Instagram.
No, there you go.
Thanks, Donald.
I don't even know how to do that. I don't think there's a lot of people there. I don't know. His yard's not that big.
There's probably 20 to maybe 30 people. They don't have a lot of parties, but they do have a lot of music.
Yes, they have a lot of music. But they didn't put a tent up this time, so I had no idea on the party. A lot of times they put a tent up in the back, and I know they're going to have a party. This time, nothing except for the smoke this morning. And I thought, uh-oh. As I wasn't sure because they moved their barbecue or their barbecue pit, and I couldn't see down the hill, and that's why I figured I better find out before I call the fire department. So it turned out it was them. No, they're thanking Donald. I love how you guys like the music too. Now, if it was every night, probably would be climbing the walls. But it's only a few times a year. It doesn't bother me at all. And even Anissa, who's in the bedroom with a migraine, said, this isn't bothering me. Poor thing. It's probably from the smoke. I haven't even seen her today. I just can't get over how nice it is, how beautiful it is. How long have we been? Oh, I can't tell how long we've been on. I'm not going to stay on long. I can't watch TV. You've got the canceling headphones. Will this cancel out to be able to hear the TV?
I don't know. I haven't tried my noise canceling headphones.
I could work on my video instead. Oh, it got quiet. Look. It's quiet. There it goes. It's quiet. Let's see. Wow, so now's the time to talk. It just got quiet. Let's see. Julie R. My closet? Oh, my closest! That's me. Sorry, I've been working on videos all day. My closest neighbor is half a mile from me, and I can hear their music when they have a party. It's the same thing with the one neighbor that complained once to me about them, and he thought it was them, and it wasn't them. And he could hear it. He's, oh my goodness, he's blocks away.
Yeah, he'd have to, I would say.
And just everything carries here.
He's about 3/4 of a mile away.
3/4? Yeah, I guess.
By road it's further, but by the way the crow flies, we have 3/4.
They can hear it, but then the sound goes down, and he's down and we're up. So I'm sure he's hearing it now. At least he'll know it's not that neighbor, it's that neighbor. Oh, Carol, I guess your neighbors go all out. Yeah, they do, and they might have friends that have a band. Because you thought it was him playing the bass one time, or the tuba?
The tuba.
And you said to him when he came over, Jay, you play that tuba? Because he said, it's not me. And we could see, and we thought it was him, but it was somebody that looked like him, so he doesn't play. Living Samara, this music just forced me to make my refried bean soup. I Tex-Maxed it up with peppers, plenty of onions, chives, salsa. I guess that's guacamole.
Yeah, guacamole.
Yeah, and sour cream. Wow, it sounds good. It was that or cookies. I don't think I'm going to make cookies tonight. I made candy tonight. I made candy while I was making dinner, which worked out okay. But I had a big green drink first, so it didn't force me to not eat dinner. You didn't take a green drink today, did you?
No, not
Oh,
today.
it's in the refrigerator if you want it. Now it's too late, but I took it and then I made candy while I was making dinner, and I was eating candy. Oh my gosh. I haven't made candy in years. No, they're not done. Thank you, Malachi. Like, share, and subscribe. DC, like for you, nice for you to sit out and enjoy. Oh, -6 degrees.
Yeah, 6 degrees Celsius in Calgary.
That's cold.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't be sitting out at that point. I bought myself a really thick Sherpa, I think it is, a new heat blanket for this winter. And I haven't used it yet. I use my old heat blanket because it's real thin, but I'm ready for that. And I would not be sitting out here. I don't like the cold at all. It's actually beautiful. You said it's 65 degrees?
Yeah, it was earlier.
I can feel it's still fairly warm. Go ahead and answer if there's anything. I'm sitting outside as well. Oh, Red is sitting outside. You should go crash the party. They probably wouldn't care. That's Cast W.
Yeah, the low tonight's going to be 47 Fahrenheit.
It's 65 now and it's gonna drop to 47?
Yep.
That's a big drop. So what's keeping it so warm right now? There's no cloud cover.
Now the wind coming in from the desert.
Wow. Oh, Carmen, my passion is dancing. Too bad I'm not there. Phyllis, 59 degrees and cold. So there, 59 isn't bad either, so it's going to cool down there too. Cold.
Yeah, that's further inland, so yeah, it's going to cool down there.
ZE, who's playing the music? My neighbors, not us. I think I missed somebody. Okay, you got the black. You were talking about the black chickens already with them?
Yeah,
Okay.
Daniel, okay, American Bressie. I'm not sure how that's pronounced. Bressie, or Bressie, and Caturnix quail. Yeah,
That's
they're
what he
nice.
raises. Okay.
Yeah.
We had Caturnix years ago, and then button quail, but Caturnix said that was Caturnix was really big in the 70s.
70s, yeah.
Everybody was getting into Caturnix. There were to pickle the eggs. I don't know what it was. Everybody was getting into Caturnix at the time. I remember that. I even had Caturnix then.
I had Caturnix in Australia in the 70s too, so.
Malachi, it's karaoke time.
Yeah.
Not from me.
It's definitely not Irish music, is it, Malachi?
Let's see, Festive 101, 61 now, dropping to 50. I can't believe we're going to be 47. Carol, 70 degrees here, but raining. Wow. CE, okay, that's cool. Okay, Brad, do you plant peas this time of the year? I saw your daughter. You know, I didn't, and I should have. I should have started my peas about a month ago. So if the weather stayed this way, I could plant some peas. But once it gets really cold, I mean, it wouldn't hurt. She had some come up that she had in her soil. So I guess you could say you could try. Keep them warm in a warm spot.
I think she tends to keep up with a lot of different things than we do.
Oh gosh.
Come up with it's time to plant peas, she'll plant peas.
She really can. And then she always says, oh, my garden looks terrible. And I don't plant that much. Are you kidding me? She's constantly planting. She's up to everything. She tries everything. AG, Angela, how would you say that? Evangelina. I can't say it.
Evangelina.
Evangelino. Hello there. Looks like a festive time. I'll show you in a few minutes before we get off. Carol Johnson, hello from Texas. Let's see, Carmen. It's not that cold here, but expect rain tomorrow with strong winds. A few times they said we were going to get rain and we never got it. Last week they kept saying, oh, hurry, we can talk quick.
I think the whole East Coast was going to have some pretty wild weather.
You know what? I saw something. They're going to have crazy weather. Really cold? Wow. I don't know when our weather will change here, but we've been in a mild pattern right now. And it's just, you could see it when you look it up, and it's just been really good. Go ahead, what?
12 degrees Fahrenheit. That's...
Where is this?
DC. I'm trying to remember.
We're supposed to go down. Wow.
So I'm going back.
Carol, dang. Do they have roller coaster over there? Texas South, let's see. Age Angela, South Texas, visiting 84 down to 47. And tomorrow the low will be 38. And we're going to probably change anytime. I've seen this weather before where we're really warm in December, and then come January we're really cold. Usually our coldest months will be
Calgary,
December and
right.
January.
I went back up.
Okay.
I thought they were from Calgary.
Shalom from Florida. Happy Hanukkah.
Stacy.
Salah. So they're 3 hours ahead. So it's 7, 8, 10 o'clock there. Malachi, heavy rain and wind for days in the UK. Never saw a more wet December. Many roads flooded. Wow. Well, stay dry and stay safe. We're just in a different pattern, a weather pattern right now that's been staying really mild. And we'll get a forecast for rain, and then we just don't get it. So it's been pretty good. And then so we've been doing other stuff around here, around the yard. You've been working around the yard, outside a lot. You've been, because our weather's good.
Oh yeah.
You've been still doing trees and different things.
Yeah. I did some air layering of some papaya today, because I've got a papaya plant that's been growing for maybe 5 years, and it doesn't look so great. It started to rot at the base, and it's got a couple of good shoots on it, and it's a good producer, and I want to try to save it. So I did some air layering to try to get some of the keep some of that.
The cuttings, I guess.
Yeah, keep some of it going.
You didn't want to try any cutting. Smoke is getting to me. You didn't want to try any cuttings the other way?
No, if it totally rots at the base, then I'll have to go with cuttings. But while it's still got some nutrients coming from the ground, I just wanted to try to air layer it.
Yeah, I didn't go see what you were doing. I have I have 2 cuttings on the kitchen window. I didn't have hope for one off of one of mine that died back because it looked dead, the cutting. The second one looked still okay. That's the one you saw in the window you asked me about. I don't know what will be, but it's doing fine in the window. The peppers are growing in the window. So we'll see how it goes. Trial and error high.
I guess they're doing search and rescue up in Ventura.
Wow. I haven't looked. I'll have to turn on the news later and see what's going on, or check it on YouTube, the fires there in Ventura. Ventura gets the wind. I think they get it through the canyons, don't they? And that's why they're probably having bad fires.
Yeah, I'm trying to save a papaya. So I've got a row of papayas, and I planted them I think 5 years ago, and they're getting towards the end of their life. So one of them rotted at the base, and I'm trying to save the genetics of it because I like the fruit that it produces. So originally I grew it from seed, and the ones that have got good fruit I'm keeping, and the ones that have got so-so fruit I wouldn't bother with. But this particular one, I want to clone it. I want to keep the genetics of it.
Let's see, Malachi is telling him a shalom. I just read something now. Where to go? Heavy rains in Yukino. Let's see. Farrell. Farm girl. My mom is in Oregon. And it's been raining for almost a week. I think they have 3 more days of it. Wow. Let's see. I saw something about Tennessee. Oh, tornadoes. I didn't hear about it. That's why I saw prayers coming. See, I didn't know Tennessee tornadoes, 3 dead and some hospitalized. Wow. El Nino is the cause of this crazy weather, Carmen's saying. Let's see. Red Base is saying coldest months here in January and February on the coast of Virginia. Let's see, living Samara. When our neighbors have music and speakers, they stop what they're doing. It's we stop and you enjoy the music there. It's just better than trying to control or be mad about the situation in which others are enjoying and celebrating. Especially, it's not going to last forever. Here, they're usually done by around midnight, so I don't think anybody here is going to complain. Just the one neighbor did, but he was just being nasty. Or, especially, he didn't know it was that neighbor. For some reason, he was upset with a different neighbor. So it was just his tone. He's kind of a different guy. Let's see. Did I miss anything? I probably did.
Okay, we've got a couple of dragon fruit that haven't quite ripened yet. We finished the last of the big lot of dragon fruit last week, I think.
And you never frozen it. You wanted to freeze
I was
them.
going to freeze a
But we
bunch,
ate it.
but we ended up eating them all. So, plus we gave a lot away.
Let's see, Carol Johnson, I haven't had a garden in the last 2 years here in South Texas. For some reason, hardly no bees. Too hot or something. Grow stuff you don't need bees for. I know you probably want squash and different things, but you can do a lot of greens. You don't need bees for greens. Those are the ones you can cover and keep the bugs out of. All your different greens. Greens are really important.
And look into maybe other pollinators that you can encourage to come in.
And then hand pollinate. There's a lot of stuff you can, that's what they do in big greenhouses. If they don't bring in bees in greenhouses, then they hand pollinate. So you don't grow everything, but you can grow certain things. You can hand pollinate zucchini really easy. It depends on what you want to grow.
Yeah, we've got, how many varieties of dragon fruit? We've got one productive one, a white one, and we've got a bunch of different reds and a couple of yellows, but they're just small plants they haven't produced yet.
Oh, Julie Tripp, she's a member. She's telling him to get a beehive. You heard that Gary's bees left. Aww. But we still have plenty of bees. She's saying to get a beehive. And that is good if you want to get a beehive. Some people don't want to get a beehive, but just keep in mind, there's a lot of stuff you can hand pollinate. There's stuff that doesn't even need to be pollinated. Tomatoes self-pollinate. My peppers self-pollinate.
Okay, Par's dropped in as well.
How come you see? Oh yeah, hi Par, member and a wrench. Hello Par.
Your Malachi dragon fruit tastes kind of like a kiwi fruit. I guess that would be the best thing that you might have tasted. Like the closest thing you may have tasted in Great Britain. And they are fairly easy to grow. In our climate, we're in zone 10A, so they grow really easily here. So zone 9B, I think, and up, they're reasonably easy to grow. But some people do grow them indoors in cooler places. So I don't know I wouldn't be too surprised if people didn't grow them in Boston and they would have to bring them indoors during the winter and put them out during the warmer weather. because they over winter they tend to sort of go a little dormant. They just stop growing.
The feral farm girl says, oh yeah, Robbie showed the papaya that wasn't doing well. My papayas in my garden, the ones that are in that tote, they've got little fruits. Some of them started, but they normally are full of fruit. So they didn't do as well this year. Remember, we had a really cold winter and it really knocked them back and they lost all their leaves and I thought they were going to die. But they're hanging in there. Living Samara, everyone ought to visit Mexico and see how their culture does it. They're quite happy, partaking unexpectedly in other celebrations. Oh. See, Dee, yeah, Woodruff. Oh, I'm really good at butchering names. See, I used to live in a neighborhood where there were parties like that, and I'd cook out and always brought, they'd cook out and always brought us a plate of food to enjoy. Oh, that's nice. It was fun, and it wasn't all the time. That was nice. Let's see a dragon fruit and open it. I don't think we've got any more in the house, do we?
No, not in the house.
No, they're still on the,
Okay,
there's a couple on the plant. What?
You're scrolling back up.
I went back up because
Yeah.
I knew I missed a lot. So I scrolled up, I'll let you scroll down. Malachi's never tasted dragon fruit. You know, the problem is if you go to the store and buy them, I can't even see my phone, it's so dark. If you go to the store and buy them, if they pick them when they're not ripe and they sit and get a little soft, they don't taste that good. You really want to pick them right off the plant. So be aware of that. So if you taste them from the store and you don't really like it, if you got one off a plant, it would be really good. They're really sweet. Go ahead.
Okay, Jane Hill. She bought some dragon fruit for the first time at a grocery store in Missouri. They had no taste. Then I read they need to ripen on the counter. How do I tell when ripe? Unfortunately, I don't believe they ripen any further once they're removed from the plant. And that's an issue with commercial dragon fruit. They pick them too soon, so they have to pick them less than optimal ripeness so they can ship them. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it through the shipping. And a lot of people buy them, taste them, and then they don't like them and they don't come back. You know, they don't buy dragon fruit again. So I'm trying to think. Oh, we've bought store-bought dragon fruit from
Sprouts?
From Sprouts.
I bought from Sprouts. Oh, oops, did I just kick the camera? Whoops, sorry.
We've bought yellow dragon fruit, and the one we got last year tasted really good. The one we got this year tasted good, but it may not have been the same variety. It wasn't picked at a good ripeness. So it's kind of a hit and miss when you buy them from the grocery store. Unfortunately, I can't suggest you grow your own because I don't know how they'll grow in Missouri.
You should do a video on that. Did I do a video on it? Did you do a video on growing the seeds? How to grow the seeds? I think I did do a short one where you've got seeds growing all over the place right now.
Got them set up in all sorts of different conditions.
I should just go in there. Are you going to do a video soon on that? Okay, I know you're busy. Why don't I could go in there and follow you around. You can show them not now, but I mean, you can show them the seedlings growing.
Yeah.
If you want to do that and how you did it.
Because I've got a couple of different setups that I'm experimenting with this year, and I really like the yellow ones because a really good yellow one, a Polora from Ecuador, that is my favorite. It tastes kind of like molasses, honey. It's a real sort of different sweet flavor to it.
I'm happy with ours.
Yeah.
I love ours, and Zoe loves it. Even little Jack loves it. I like the red one.
Okay, Sunshine Country Chickens reminded you did do a dragon fruit video.
Yeah, I
But
don't.
it's always good to do an update.
Yeah, because we change things around. I thought I did one because I was growing them in the pencil box. I grow a lot of stuff in a pencil box. It's a self-contained greenhouse, and that's how you don't lose anything. It's amazing. You should see. I've got pepper plants that are that big right now. I don't know if you can see. It's about 5 inches tall, 4 or 5 inches tall, in a pencil box. And I got to get them moved out. But I grew them in that way, and then I moved them. Oh, and I just moved them into pots. And I went back in your room again today, and they're like that. They're so big already.
Yeah.
They're getting really big. They're still skinny, but they're taking off. At least they look skinny to me.
Yeah, they're doing well.
Those are yellow I planted,
They're
right?
yellow, yeah. Floras.
So you can grow them from seed. If you can't get them started, he knows how to start them. We know how to start them. So there's little methods sometimes if they won't start on their own. But yeah, they're doing really good. You should do one on yours because you set them up different this time. Completely different.
Completely different.
Did you start them in a cup? I don't even remember.
No, I started them in a tray.
Okay.
That tray thing that I've got with the...
But you didn't start them in there. You moved them in there, right?
Oh, those I moved in there, yeah. But
So were they in a pencil box?
They were in a pencil box. I started them in a pencil box.
Or a shoebox? I don't remember.
No, I started them in a pencil box.
In a pencil box.
Then I transplanted them over, but some of the cells didn't grow, so I didn't have enough to fill the cells, so I planted seeds directly in those cells.
Did they grow?
Yes.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know. Oh, so you didn't. Some of them you didn't even have to transfer them. Yes, on the fridge. Look, she remembers. Sunshine Country Chicken remembers better than me. I put them on the refrigerator on the top, and then I had a little light. I had something else growing in there. Oh, my cilantro. I planted a few seeds in there, and I had those growing with the dragon fruit. That was last year. Last January, maybe? You would have been around last year when I picked up the yellow fruit this time of the year.
Yeah, it would have been this time of the
Yeah.
year.
Now they're big, and they would have been bigger had I transplanted them, and I left them too long, but they're doing good now. And I don't want to put them out in this weather. It's too cold. I tried 2 of them outside, and one kind of fizzled out. Just 2 plants, because I have there must have been 40 of them. And then the other one was kind of hanging on, and it's too cold. I'm going to wait until spring, but I'll transfer them into bigger pots, so when I'm ready, I'll get them straight out.
Yeah.
Or in milk cartons. Oh, there's Donald. There's the video Robbie forgot about. He didn't write that. He's putting up the video on the dragon fruit from the grocery store. Oh, Donald, thank you.
Yeah, the feral farm girl. Yeah, I did read your comment on rubbing lemongrass essential oil inside the bee box to attract bees into it. So we read the comments, but we don't always get time to respond to the comments, if that makes any sense.
I'm still working on your birthday ones.
Yeah,
and you're working on the birthday ones,
Yeah,
I should say.
We do our best to respond to all the comments that we get, but it's not something that's
But the comments are good.
easy to do.
Don't stop him.
don't
It's
stop
really, it's good. I know YouTube comes back. Congratulations. You got 1,500 comments last week. And they want you to answer them. But it's good because sometimes you just sit and you read them and it makes me think of what else I should, gives me thoughts of what to. Oops.
And it also helps other people too, because
Yes.
when I watch a video, sometimes I listen to the video and I read the comments because I get a lot of information from reading the comments. Because if someone says something, it triggers someone to leave a comment, and you'll get more information sometimes from the comments than you do from the video. So it's a way to learn a lot by reading the comments. And I like reading.
Good night,
do
A.G.
more
Angela.
reading.
Good night. Rebecca Elwood bought my first dragon fruit seeds last week. White seeds? White inside, red outside. That's like ours that we grow. My granny had these when I was a kid but didn't know what they were. I do now. They sell the dragon. I guess they do sell dragon fruit seeds. I never looked.
Yeah, I'm sure someone's selling dragon fruit seeds, and there's a lot of different varieties. Dragon fruit, if you think of the varieties of apples, well, dragon fruit's kind of the same way. There's a lot of different flavors in the different dragon fruits.
Well, that's because you grow them from seed. You don't know what they pollinated with, and even though there might be let's say 100 seeds, but there's more in there. Every seed is an individual, like a kid, and every seed can grow different. Just because it came out of one fruit doesn't mean with dragon fruit it's going to be the same. So that's why if you've got the patience, you can plant a whole bunch, grow them for a few years past the fruiting times. You can taste the fruit a couple times, and then keep the ones that are really good, if that makes any sense. Probably doesn't, but yeah. ZE says it's okay. I understand what that not answering all the questions. I try. I went back to some that were months and months ago today and answered some of those. Latrina M just wanted to say thank you. I have learned so much from your videos. I would have never started growing in toes if it was for you guys. Thank you.
Okay.
I got apple trees growing. I have no idea what the fruit's going to ever taste like.
I just sort of scrolled back up because, let's see.
Somebody said hello. Oh, J87 Waldo. Oh, I'm new. What's the noise? I think Malachi answered there's a party going on at my neighbor's down the hill. Are you looking for something?
Yeah, as it scrolls through, I kind of missed something, but Robot Agent asked about using the stem. Was there something you could do with the stem of the dragon fruit or the stalks? That I don't know, but then Sue G wrote about being able to eat the flowers, and I eat the petals. When I'm going dragon fruit. When I'm going through and pollinating, I'll eat the petals because they taste pretty good. They're not super sweet, but they don't taste bad raw. But I snack on everything in my garden pretty much.
He does.
So
he does. Oh, the Feral Farm Girl didn't know that the seeds could be different. That's why a lot of people, they say don't grow from seed, because it won't be good. It may not taste like the fruit that you ate, but that doesn't mean it's going to be bad. It could be better. That's how they've got so many varieties now. You can take 10 seeds out of there and they may taste the same and they may not. But sometimes you can't tell by the first fruit, especially if it's picked too early, or it's, you know how sometimes the plant matures. It may not be good, but maybe the second or third will be good.
Went back up, and Carmen Rand says cilantro is hard to grow. She can't ever get it to grow.
Of which one?
Cilantro.
Oh, cilantro?
I've moved. We've got 2 cilantro plants, and I moved it into my back room because the weather's cooling off. And
at night,
I want to make sure that we keep them alive.
I did collect the seeds. I looked at it today. I went in your back room and thought, oh, nuts. I went to collect. There are seeds everywhere. I don't know where they went, but maybe there'll be some soon. Yeah, you know, did she try to start it? Where's the question?
Up further. She's tried it, but she hasn't. Hang on. She's never been able to get it to grow. She's in Boston.
To start or to grow, period. I put him in a pencil box and I used plain old potting soil. No, I didn't. I think it was potting soil mixed with kitty litter. And then I put him in a pencil box and I closed it. I left it on top of the fridge where it was warm. It took weeks, I think. Gosh, I'm trying to remember. And then all of a sudden they started to grow. I only put a few seeds in there. So you've got to keep them damp and you got to keep them warm. And it took a while, but
yeah,
our neighbors got one. I don't know if it's still alive.
Oh, that's right. We had 3. And
yeah, we gave Vivian one.
Yep.
And I haven't asked her about it. I don't want to make her feel bad in case it died. But yeah, I took the 2 big plants and you put them back in the room. I haven't even started any more seeds. I don't like it.
Okay, Winnie Lott. The background music is coming from our neighbour's party. so we can't. We don't have any.
Please turn it down.
We don't have any control over that.
You know, Winnie, I came out here for fun because I told Gary I'm going to go outside on the deck because it's such a beautiful night. Boy, are they lucky how nice it is tonight. And I said, I'm going to go live. And he said, yeah, okay. He didn't think I would. Oh, my gosh. No, they're having a party. I'll show you in a few minutes. We don't have to be out here all night. We're going to bore everybody. I feel guilty not planting the weak tomato plants. So I planted them all. Yeah, I get that way too. I try, and if they don't make it, they don't. And then if they do make it, then what do we do with them all? I'm getting harder though. I'm starting, tougher. I'm starting to pull the ones out I don't want. I don't always do good at that. Sometimes I go move them somewhere else. If they make it, at least I gave them a chance. I know how you feel. Let's see. Sharon, hey, hi. Those neighbors are having a great time. They are. Carol, I grew lemon trees from the lemon seed, and they're tall but no flowers, no fruit. I guess they won't produce, but they're a very pretty tree. Let me say something. They always tell you don't grow a lot of fruit trees from seed. And somebody, when I bought my first house, planted an avocado tree in the front yard. It was like, I don't know, it was a foot tall, 2 feet tall. By the time I moved out of that house 15 years later, the thing was producing shopping bags full of fruit, even though they said it would never produce. And I know that can happen with citrus trees. The only thing is you don't know if they're going to be sweet. Sometimes they're not sweet. Sometimes they can be. You can always graft. If the tree's doing really good, you could learn to graft, because that's what we have to do.
Yeah.
We really do. Because if the tree itself is strong enough, you can graft on all kinds of stuff to your lemon tree. You said it's a lemon tree? If you knew, it's getting louder. If you knew somebody had lemon trees, you could get different types of lemon tree branches from it, and you can graft once that tree is established. Oh, we should take from Vivian's. Vivian's got a lemon that she loves.
Yeah.
That oil one that she takes some branches and try. So keep that in mind. Even if your tree, even my apple trees, I planted them from seed. They were growing on the deck in my compost, and I planted them. They're over by the truck bed, and it doesn't matter. The trees, the ones that do really good, if I can get some scion and graft, I haven't really grafted. If I can graft onto that, then I'll be fine. I can graft anything I want onto, any type of apple onto that pretty much. What's a
cafe limes? Yeah. It's you use the leaves, not the fruit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have no idea on that.
Yeah,
I
Thai
only want the
food.
leaves. Oh, it's a Thai food.
No,
I don't know.
You use it as an ingredient in Thai food.
In Thai food?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea on that. Just like our finger lime. I don't know if we can graft that onto a lemon tree. It's a different type of plant. The finger lime.
Yeah, I think it would be grafted onto
You can graft it onto a lemon?
Yeah.
I should do that because that tree is not happy right now. It needs to be transplanted. It's in a pot. And I love the finger limes on there. Let's see, Sunshine Country Chickens. My house came with a giant citrus, big as the house, makes very sour, seedy fruit. It's still good for a green drink. You can use it for other things. A lot of times if you have a citrus tree in your yard and it doesn't taste good, somebody might have planted it from seed or it came up. And those are the ones that don't taste good. But you can still graft on those. Definitely not boring. How do you say his name?
Daniel.
Daniel?
Yeah.
Not boring. Yeah, I bet. Let's see, Carmen, I bought warm mats because I saw you introduce me to it. So I bought 2. I'm going to try the Cilantro. That will work. A warm mat. Did you put your cilantro? Did you grow cilantro?
No, I didn't get.
You didn't grow any. Okay. I'm trying to. I did not use a warm mat on the cilantro. I used an aquarium light. I had found this little light that goes on a beta tank that I had,
Yeah.
and I put the light on there, and the light was hot. So you have to be careful. It's not one of the LEDs, but I used that, and I only turned it on at night because it was cold. It was winter, and then I would turn it off, and it grew with that. So the mat should work. Actually, I would think the mat would work because it likes it warm. It's from Puerto Rico.
Yeah. I was told, or I heard somewhere, that it's like a lawn weed in Puerto Rico. Maybe someone left a comment once that they grew up in Puerto Rico, and when they mowed the lawn, you could smell the cilantro.
Oh, you told me about that. I remember that. Sunshine Country Chickens. I love it anyways. I drink it like lemon juice. Add a lot of water. Sometimes I take lemon, and I'm starting to use a little bit of date syrup because they say date syrup is better than white sugar, and that sweetens really nice. That's something new I started using. I even put a little bit of date syrup in my coffee sometimes. I don't know how true it is, but they say that date syrup doesn't raise your blood sugar. My blood sugar is good. I want to keep it good. But that's interesting. I mean, that's true. You can still use it because it's still citrus. You can graft, the Feral Farm Grow, you can graft citrus trees to other citrus. Sometimes you can buy a lemon, lime, and an orange on the same one. You know, Deborah may have one of those. She's got like a fruit cocktail one that's 5, but I don't know if it's a lemon. She bought one that's got apricots in that. It's true. That's good to know. I want to keep the finger lime going, is what I want to do. We have so many oranges, it's unbelievable. The oranges all over the place, and all of them taste good. You're quiet.
No, we don't have a bad one.
No, we don't. We've got you eat the kumquats. I don't like kumquats. I don't know. There's something. But you like the kumquats. But we got all those oranges growing, and the blood oranges growing. Then we got those grapefruit things, fruit cocktail. There, back here is you got all the oranges here, and the oranges here, and then over there, in the bird garden, you got that fruit. You haven't eaten any of those.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
There's a lemon there somewhere, but I can't hike down that hill. I think there's a lemon, and then there's the mandarin, and that kind of throws every other year. We'll get hundreds and hundreds of them. You packed up a bag and gave it to the neighbor with his twins that time. And then last year we didn't have that many, so maybe this year we'll have a lot. Kind of goes back and forth. I drink lemon juice with warm water, and I lost 10 pounds. Wow. They say lemon juice is really good for you. Let's see, par. Normally by December, I'm a little say, where'd it go? No hummingbirds, no garden. But this is definitely helping. Oh, sad. Did I misread it?
No, you read it right. It came out sad.
Yeah, because she probably told her phone. I have seen my phone type some stuff that I did not say, and you had to be careful not to send it. Yeah, but it's good to take a break. I should take a break. I told him once I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna go and take a big break and just go out in the yard and camp. I bought myself a tent. Where is my tent?
It's sitting next door.
It's still sitting in the house there? I didn't see it. I saw the other stuff you brought there, the tiles.
No, I moved it.
You moved my tent. I bought a tent. I was gonna set up a tent in the backyard by the rainbow garden. And I figured I would hang out in the tent. Then you wouldn't set it up because you told me it's going to blow away. You said that was silly. So I called Walmart and I told him I didn't want it anymore because it just came. He didn't know I was going to buy it. And they didn't want it back. So they gave it to me. then my granddaughter was going to go camping. She said, oh, I'll take the tent. We're going to go camping. I said, with your car? You just got that little car? This is a 3-room tent, and it won't fit in your car. So it's still sitting in the box. Maybe I'll still set it up one day. It's a big tent.
Yeah.
Because David, my nephew, said he has one. And he knew exactly what I bought. It was cheap. They had it on sale after the summer. And it's a 3-room tent. So now I got a tent in case of an emergency. If there's an earthquake and you don't want to be in the house, you set up a tent and then you have a place to sleep. So it's a good emergency. Oh, camping at Robbie and Gary. LOL. Well, we have it for an emergency now. See, my tablet keeps changing. Oh, that's Sparrow Farm Girl. My tablet keeps changing a lot of my words. By the time I'm done typing, I have no idea what it is trying to say. That's what happens a lot. And then I have to ditch it and go and start all over. And have you ever gone to ditch it and it sends it? I've had that happen. You hit back and it sends it. And there's things I have not said on there. I'm always worried that I have to read everything. I love camping and coming along, Carmen. Oh, EL. Hi, what is the noise in the background? You knew, didn't you know it was Gary's birthday the other day? It's my neighbor having a party. I want to be at the party, April Showers. Oh, I love the name. Oh, I want some tacos. LOL or mole. Oh, you know, my favorite tacos used to be Jack in the Box. You hate them. You don't like Jack in the Box. I loved them. As a kid, I was so excited to get out of school and run to Jack in the Box for what? 30 cents a taco? I think they're still close to that. Oh my gosh. And now I want tacos. Yes, the delete is too close to send, the Feral Farm Girl says. I have done that, and that is creepy. Yeah, I know. Happy birthday, Gary, Malachi said.
Thanks, Malachi. Yes.
It's Gary's belated birthday party.
It's a few days ago now, but yeah. My neighbour's having a party for me, and I wasn't invited.
You should go there. He probably would not stop us. We know him. He probably wouldn't stop us.
Oh, yeah, he'd be fine. He'd be fine with it.
Oh, yeah.
I think maybe one reason he wouldn't ask is he probably doesn't think we'd appreciate the music, you know? So
I don't know. He doesn't. What? Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, happy birthday, the Feral Farm Girl said happy birthday. Red Base, LOL, Jack in the Box, not around here. I haven't been to Jack in the Box in years. Let's see. EL, that's a party. It sounds like horrible noise. Poor Robbie and Gary. You have to put up with this noise. Yes, happy belated birthday. You know, they're happy. Maybe it sounds good down there. I mean, it doesn't sound too bad. I don't know. It's not bad. This will only go on there until midnight or something, and then it's done. Jack, let's see. Winnie, Lot, you and I, Robbie. Jack's tacos are the best. Extra crispy, please. Usually it's not crispy, the one I get. The Jack in the Box one. You loved not Taco Bell. I love Jack in the Box. Taco Bell?
Yeah.
I remember when I first met you, you said, oh, when I go back to Australia, I'm going to miss that so much. Do you remember you telling me?
Yeah, I like Taco Bell.
And now you won't go there.
Now I won't go there. Well, I'm gluten sensitive, so I can't eat anything there.
You could probably eat their tacos.
No.
Corn?
No.
Why?
Because they've got flour tortillas. I don't know. I wouldn't trust the ingredients. So.
If I went there, I would. I remember, though, you loved their tacos. We were going there all the time. You were buying the tacos.
Yeah, the picture is frozen.
Uh-oh. The picture is frozen. I don't know how to refresh it.
I don't know if you can hear it.
Oh no! No, hold on.
What's
Okay, we're gonna have to end it. The battery's dead.
Okay.
Did it come back on?
They can hear just fine.
Okay, you know what?
Hang on,
I'm
it
gonna...
came back on.
Yeah, but it's not gonna last. The battery's
Yeah, it's
almost
not
gone.
going to
So
last.
I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna show them what's going on because it's letting me know my battery's dead. Hold on, I'm moving my camera around. I think we're gonna have to end this.
Yeah, the battery's low. And it's
Yeah, it's the
going to
battery.
go out.
It froze to let me know that my battery's dead. So now the picture's fine, but it's gonna shut off any second on its own. It's not giving me the battery life. We've been on 90 minutes. Let me show you what's going on. I'm walking here. If it cuts off, keep in mind, because my battery's almost gone. It's so fun. We really don't have a big yard. They have a pool. So I think they're sitting back there. And then they have a pool on the other side. And they're probably in the house too. Colors. Earlier it was going from blue to red. He really said he's got a big yard. See how big the yard is? And years ago he told us he wanted to do something with it and they never did. And a lot of people do that. Grow a lot of plants. So he's got the land and he leaves it. He's got squirrels and rabbits running all over. They used to garden. They haven't gardened in a long time. But if you see, they're sitting out there. And like I said, there might be people in the back by the pool, but I don't know. Keep in mind, any minute my phone could just die because my battery's gone. So a lot of you are saying goodbye, good night, thank you, EL, Red Base, Latrina M. Wow, yeah, that's not our party. That's our neighbors. Don't forget to eat what you grow. Thank you, Donald. Don't forget to eat what you grow. They used to garden. Oh my gosh, years and years ago, 20 years ago, I thought it was him. They had the most beautiful garden down there. Corn, a cornfield all through there. And I asked my neighbor, I said, how come you don't garden anymore? You know what he told me? It wasn't him. His friend used to come over and garden there. I thought it was his father, was an older man, and he said no, it was a friend, and he'd come over and he gardened. He made the most beautiful garden. I don't know what happened to him, but that was recently. I asked him about that. So. Thank you, Malachi. Thank you, fellow commenters. Oh, Living Samara. Thank you again for the super chat. I can't get back to it. Let me see if I can touch it and get it back to it. I can't. But thank you again so much, Robot. But that's what's going on, and that's where the music is. Oh, it got quiet. I think they're taking requests. I don't like spying on my neighbors. At least I know them. They're probably fine with it. Isn't that cute? See, now you don't have the colors. Okay, I'm going to turn it on, Gary. Say goodbye. It's like, oh, this isn't going anymore. The hummingbirds. It's solar. Okay, so wave goodbye for me.
Bye.
Tell everybody good night. April Showers, good night. First time I found you live. We'll do it again. I was almost going to go bake in the kitchen, and then I decided to do this.
Thanks for the super chat.
Robot?
What?
The super chat. There's Robot, you said?
Okay.
I won't go back. There's the colors again. Cute? I think it's cute. So what do I have? Another couple hours left of this. The good thing about Hallmark is I bought the app called Friendly, and I can record everything, and I can watch it when I want and take out the commercials. It's not the same. I like watching it live. It's silly. A concert. It's not just Carmen. Thanks everyone for joining Malachi. Thank you so much, Donald. My moderators. Thank you, Par, Malachi. Thank you, moderators, so much. See, good can say the name better than Neil, we had a horse ranch across from my house that hosted a Mexican party 2-3 times a year. We'd go outside and listen, that's what's going on here. Go dance! Let's see, now it's an alligator ranch. No parties anymore, LOL. Free concert, yeah. So I know I missed some of you and I'm really sorry. Robot CA, thank you for the super Cajun. Robot Cajun, thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. It was a big surprise. Thank you. Phyllis Vance, fun for visiting with us. It's been fun. I know I've said hello to, I'm just looking, Jane Hill, good night. Hope the party doesn't last all night. No, they usually end up, they're an older couple there. They usually end up by midnight. Let's see, I will eat what I grow next summer. Sounds good. And freeze some. Okay, you got Zoe?
Yeah, got Zoe.
She is like hiding it. I don't think they can see Zoe. No, you know what? Here, I know what I can do. Hold on. I know my battery. I got this. I love my lights. There she is. These are the greatest things. I bought this on eBay, and this is a cord, and it's got a solar panel. I bought 4 of them, and this light will last for 24 hours, no joke. Sometimes I forget to shut them off, and I love it. It's good for emergencies, and that's what I bought it for. The greatest light I've ever bought, and I bought that, boy, before the lockdown. And I've got 3 of them hanging in my window, in my kitchen window, all charged. They'll hold the charge for a long time. It was a 4-pack, and I just love them. So there she is, who wants to hide in the house. Are you hiding in, look at this tongue. You hiding in the house? You're such a funny girl. Except I got to keep you out of the compost bin because you wanted to eat potato peels. So they were cooked already. Oh, they're all saying hi to Zoe. Okay, so we're going to get going. I'm going to have you say goodbye. Just a goodbye. We don't have to go through a whole spiel.
Okay. Goodbye.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I'm still here. Thank you. Everything. This was fun. And see, he didn't think I was going to do it. And I did. And I'll do it more. We're going to do more live. Have a wonderful evening. Are you still here? You're still here, Zoe? What's wrong, Zoe? She's not happy about this. She doesn't like noise. Everybody have a great evening. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Thank you. We'll do this again a lot more. Bye-bye, everybody. Don't forget to eat what you grow. Curious last. Yes, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.